welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside head coach Brooks Monaghan. And coach, you know, with another tough weekend because you, we talked last week, you always build your schedules to be extremely tough for RPI points at the end of the year. This year, it just happened to be really front-loaded. You played another couple of SEC teams down at Ole Miss at their tournament. Got a loss against Auburn, came back and got a nice draw with Ole Miss because you got down early and were able to at least grab the tie out of there. But it has been very tough early on as far as the way you build your schedule.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, we've had some tough games, of course, and you know, we planned it that way. I mean, that's how you. I said this last week. I mean, that's how you get better. Obviously, you want to get wins out of those games, but you hope at the end of the day that the competition pays off. And you know, we're growing as a team. You know, we've got a few injuries, but I don't want to make that as an excuse. But you know, it was some great competition this weekend. But again, you're never happy if you don't get to. You know, you talked about the tie. It was a good tie, but you're never happy with a tie. You know, it's all about wins.
We talked a little bit before we went on the air. Despite maybe not getting maybe another win or two that you would like, your RPI is still sitting good. You've got a pretty solid strength of schedule. Yeah, no, I mean that's why we made this schedule. Again, the schedule that we made was not. Of course, our goal is to win every game, but how realistic is it to go undefeated with a schedule like this? Pretty unrealistic. But like I said, it's all geared towards getting better. You know, non-conference is preparation for conference. And, you know, and also you're trying to set yourself up where you're not having to win conference, where your RPI is high enough. Obviously, we've got to take care of some things. We need some wins under our belt, but we're still fine. But, you know, we need to pick it up a notch. Talk about the Auburn loss, and a disappointing 3-0 loss to Auburn on the Friday night game.
Yeah, it was tough. I mean, one of the big issues is we've been beating ourselves, and it's no surprise. I mean, we talk as a team about that, and just making too many mistakes. And when you're playing against good teams, they're going to capitalize on your mistakes. It's tough. It's hard to sleep at night when you're getting beat again by making mistakes. You know, you want teams, if you get beat, you want them to earn that win. And that's not to take anything away from Auburn. They're a very good team, but we're just in that game. You know, we made two major mistakes, and they capitalized on. We had some great chances. Had a chance early in the second half to tie it up. We had a breakaway and probably didn't make the right decision. And so it's tough. It's tough, you know. But we challenged the girls after the Auburn game, and obviously moving into Ole Miss, it was a great game. It was a game, you know, you could sit back and eat popcorn and watch it and enjoy soccer. But you know, that was a game that was back and forth. I was proud of our kids' effort. And, you know, every time we play Ole Miss, whether they're having a great season, it's always a battle, and that's exactly what it was.
It was good mentally for your club. They got down early in that Ole Miss game. They didn't let any kind of doubt creep in their mind like, oh, we're down early again. They fought back. It was Caitlin Atkins got a goal fairly early in the second half that was the equalizer, and you guys played even for the remainder of the match.
Yeah, no, it was, you know, one thing that I really liked about that game is, you know, obviously it went to 2 overtimes, and at the end of overtime, I mean, the kids they gave it all they could. I mean, are there mistakes made in the soccer game? Yes. There were no mistakes made that really allowed Ole Miss to capitalize on, so that's a step in the right direction. But, you know, a very talented team. I love this group of girls. Had a wonderful practice this morning, working hard, putting their head down. You know, I think we're growing, as I said. You know, hopefully soon we'll have, you know, a full roster back from a few injuries, and then go from there. But you got to take something from every game. I think we took a lot from this weekend, and you know, the girls seem extremely excited to get back on the pitch for Friday. Challenging
weekend because you've got a quick turnaround, a home and road weekend coming in a span of 3 days. You'll start it off Friday night against Southeastern Louisiana.
Yeah, a very good team. They're 6-0. I know the coach extremely well, and you know, I always say this: we're going to have to be, with the schedule, we're going to have to be at the top of our game to get the result. So, looking forward to it. I expect our girls to have the right mentality and to be an exciting game.
One of those teams that could be sneaky. They might not carry the big name, but I don't believe they've lost a match yet.
No, that's right. That's right. You know, name doesn't matter. You know, name doesn't really matter. Again, they haven't tasted, you know, had a taste of a loss. You know, they're obviously with being undefeated. They're extremely confident, and they'll be up for this game. I mean, we're one of the biggest teams for sure on their schedule. So, again, we have to come out ready and not look at names or any of that stuff. Just play our style of soccer and work hard, and, good things will happen.
And you're going to quickly turn around. Saturday will be, I guess, your travel day because you've got to play Kennesaw State on Sunday. So it'll be a fairly quick turnaround on the road against a very solid club. And I know Kennesaw State, that area is kind of becoming, I wouldn't say St. Louis or Dallas yet, but it's getting up there. They really bought into, in that North Atlanta, Kennesaw area, bought into soccer. They've got a complex, and not only the college plays at, but they've had the semi-pro teams and the pro teams at Vendela, one of your players had played on.
Yeah, no, it's a great facility and a very good team. The atmosphere should be great when the kids, walk into that facility. It's a soccer-specific facility. But again, another good opponent. Obviously, maybe not as big of a name as your Alabamas or your Auburns or the SEC schools, but a very quality side that's well coached, and it'll be another good test for us.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot.
Sure.
That is head coach Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.